surprises back in camp awaiting all of you guys. So, buy early, buy often. That's my motto.
We're all watching you do it.
We are. Spit on it first.
Brothers. My brothers, witters, various assembled members of the public, Lahondans, poor blind candidates.
You say Lahondans?
Lahondans.
Wow, fuck, that's impressive.
Are we Lahondans?
So, I'd like to thank you one and all for making it here today. This has been a long time coming, this plaque. 27 years in the making, we could say. So if you guys didn't know our ex-Noble Grand Humbug, Sourdough, Dave, Z-Bond, right? We just lost him last year in September. I had hoped you'd be able to be here to see this. Back in 1997, Dave Bond wrote the words that are on this plaque that I'll be debuting for you shortly. At the time, you'll read it on the plaque, the building was under renovations. The current owner, Joe McAvoy, that I've been working with, his father at the time. Oh Lord, I'm going to forget his first name. I was hoping Joe would be Kevin McAvoy, I think, maybe. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, his father, Mr. McAvoy, was the owner at the time. Right? And it was under renovations. And Dave and Mr. McAvoy, they never came to a perfect determination with all the work going on of where the plaque was going to be mounted. So when they had the dedication, this stories I've been told, I know there are a few people here that were at that event in 1997, clamp year 6002. The plaque, from what I'm told, was on the bar for all to admire and presented there, dedicated there, laying on the bar, unaffixed to any surface. So, you know, it was a great day of celebration, and somehow, over the course of the celebration, by the end of the celebration, the plaque was no longer present on the bar. So it was never mounted on the building. I've heard various theories about where this plaque went. There's theories and speculations, so Rudy Bella, he told me his belief was that the plaque was carried to Markleyville and stored in the Cutthroat Saloon for an unknown amount of time, and that location's been investigated. If it was there, it's certainly no longer there. I did hear another tale just the other day. It's very different. It states the plaque never left the town of La Honda, and maybe somewhere within the town limits in a private home serving as an ersatz coffee table or something like that. So, wherever the real location of that plaque is, in honor of Dave, thank goodness we've got our coffee game tight again in YB1. In honor of Dave, I wanted to come back here this fall and dedicate the same plaque. So this plaque is the same word for word as the plaque that was that was cast in 1997. I've only added one line. I'll let you guys figure out what the addition was to the plaque. But plaque reads, Applejack's Inn since 1880. This venerable structure, originally a blacksmith shop in 1880, served local lumber mills and residents. John H. Sears, settler of La Honda in 1861, may have been the founder of the business. Across the street, on the northeast corner of La Honda and Sears Ranch Roads, the Sears store, Bandit Built Store, was built about 1877. That's the old berry patch over there, yeah. The younger brothers, Jim and Bob, outlaws from the Midwest, were employed as workers there. In 1920, John Cabrielli converted the shop into the original Applejack's Inn, serving all manner of spirituous beverage and foods. Applejack's served the community well. Prohibition was hardly noticed here, befitting the isolated, rural, and independent nature of La Hondans. Subsequent owners who have kept up the tradition were in 1949 the Cotos, in 1978 the McMills. Today and since 1990, history is blessed by the McAvoy family having just completed major restorations to last for the next 100 years. Plaque dedicated 27th of September 6002, 1997. Rededicated 5th of October 6029, 2024 by Capitolis Redeemus Yerba Buena #1 Ancient and Honorable Order of E. Clampsus Vitus. Credo quia absurdum.
What say the brethren?
Satisfactory!
And with that, I'd like to christen this, dedicate this, once again in the memory of
I left it at
the
the
late
camp.
lamented Dave Bond.
Beautiful.
What say the brethren?
Satisfactory!
It's recorded.
All right.
Duly noted.
Well, I hope to see you guys back at camp. It's going to be a great steak dinner tonight, but there's no need to scuttle hurry back to camp yet. And
Because we got more
we got a clampumentary film premiere for your viewing pleasure here in about 45 minutes of our XNGH Corey Luna's clampumentary film ECV memoirs. So there are some XNGHs that are no longer with us. Doc Chandler, Dynamite Deke, you can hear their thoughts on clamperdom, as well as many currently, XNGHs and even Sublime NGHs and X Sublimes and etc. pontificating on the meaning of what is all this stuff we get together to do all the time.
All those people think highly of themselves.
Yeah, exactly. So, exactly. And you'll get to hear what they think of you too, Jason.
I want to hear that
Well,
shit.
in the general.
I think it's really just an invention. God damn it. That's all, bitch.
All right. Well, guys, feel free to get.
Random question.
Yeah.
Anchor Steve, is that going to go back up?
Anchor steam plaque. Well, that's a fluid situation, as it were. But
Words are not hard, apparently.
as we have the plaque, and if an ownership group is able to revive it, they've got a tap room again, we are ready to bring it back to them.
What will you do for a coffee table if they do?
Yeah.
I got an extra one. You're good. I got you.
Okay. Yeah, rededicated. Yeah, the rededicated one. That's all I had.
Redacted.
Hey, words are hard, man. It's all good.
Yeah. All right. Well, feel free to enjoy the hospitality. There's plenty. There's some sandwiches out back and chips and such. There are some sandwiches.
They might have a little gravel in them.
That's all right.
Yeah. Good job.